She just doesn't like this slippery, inexpensive laminate flooring. Hey, good morning, people. How are we this morning? Tony here in Udon Thani. Just getting settled still, believe it or not. Trixie came out the other night and used her grass for the first time. I thought it was amazing. That's a huge leap forward for us. Now I don't have to put her leash on, take her up and down the street, 4 times a day. So I get her using this regularly, then there's only one more small step, and that's to use the puppy pads in the back kitchen area. But she's real good about that, so I don't think it'll take her long to figure that out. I need to go shopping. I need to get some more mats for her, maybe just some cheap throw carpets. There's still a couple spots in the house that she doesn't like, so I have to carry or pick her up. Mainly the master bedroom. She's going up and down the stairs like a champ. Everything's good around the downstairs, and she's slowly getting accustomed to it. She just doesn't like this slippery, inexpensive laminate flooring. She's not used to that, she's good with a tile, but not so much the laminate. Anyway, it's morning time. I'm waiting on a grab because I'm too lazy to drive, and I'm just going to go over to the Bangkok Hospital. I got an appointment this morning for a physical. I haven't had that done since the States. It's been close to 2 years, and I had some problems back then, so I just want to come in and make sure everything's good, have them check my PSA out and just do some blood work and make sure everything's good. So I'll let you know how that goes. Oh, I got some information from them too. They sent me an email. I'll share with you guys. Prices and packages, things like that. I don't think this is going to be covered by my insurance because my insurance is just inpatient emergency only. So this is all going to be out of pocket, and the plans vary considerably from right now about 2,000 baht up to I think 22,000 baht. But a lot of that includes dental and eye and things like that, which I'm really not going to use right now. So I'm going with a more basic package, and hopefully they do some of that stuff a la carte because my PSA needs to be checked. So we'll see what they say about that when I get here. They may force me to bump up to one of the more premium packages. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, round 1 done. They gave me a 2-hour break. They said they're gonna, I come back in 2 hours. They did all the basic stuff, urine analysis, blood work. They did an EKG, chest x-ray, weight, height, all that, just that basic stuff. I got the I got the minimal plan because I didn't need any eye work or dental work done at this point. They did do an a la carte for me. I wanted my PSAs checked, so they added that on as well for another 1,600 baht. So I've got 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a grab ride back to the house. Heading home from the hospital for the second time today. Got a nice grab car here. Other than that, it's a good ride. Okay, back from the doctor's for my checkup. Let's see here. On the price listing that I gave you is a copy of the email that they sent me, and it's got all your packages there, as you can see. It's got the classic, platinum, premium, up to the executive. And I know what I needed done. And there's a lot of stuff on here. If you get over to the premium checkup and the executive checkup, there's a lot of stuff on there that I don't need. So I didn't want to pay the money for that stuff. It would have just taken too long. I didn't really feel I needed that stuff. So what I did was I talked to them when I got there, and I just got the classic checkup, and then I got some a la carte stuff. Like I needed my PSA checked, which was a bit of a problem. And there's an issue with my my chest x-ray. There's a couple of spots in my lungs that the doctors want to know. And I've had bad lungs for years. I've had a couple of bouts with, I've had problems with my lungs for years. I've had a couple of bouts with sarcoidosis. So there's some fibrous material and stuff in my lungs. And I'm not too worried about that, but they've got me hooked up to see a specialist. Unfortunately, he's not going to be available till next month. So I've got an appointment to see him. So I'll have to go back for a follow-up on that. And then, as we get older, we all have our men problems. I got a little bit of a prostate problem. So that took some extra tests. And the initial 1,900 baht with my a la carte items that I had done and the extra lab work, and then they gave me some medication and stuff, turned out to be 11,768 baht for everything, which I'm totally happy with. I mean, I could have gone up to the next level on the coverage and been right there at 12,500. Well, actually, it's a little less than that for the man, but it doesn't even cover the PSAs, which I needed. I think we all need the PSA checked, right? So you'd have to go up to the next level, to the premium level, and then that starts at 18,500 baht. So I'm happy with what I did. The doctors were good. I have to go back next week, and they're going to retest me for my PSAs and some things that the doctor gave me medication for, and that's it. In and out. Bangkok Hospital was relatively painless and easy. The people there are super friendly. We've all been to the hospitals and clinics, I think, here in Thailand, and they kept me moving. You go into different rooms, different areas with people, and they sit you down, they wait, you wait to call their name, and I don't think I sat down more than 2 minutes in one seat before they called me. They kept me moving and grooving, and I was really happy with that. So I showed up there a little after 8. I was out of there by 10:15. 9:15. Came back at 11:15, and then I was there till about 2. And that's when I had the consultations, and they did all the tests and the lab work and all that. But I was back home by 2:30, and then I'll And that was it. It was a good day. Happy with Bangkok Hospital. If you guys have a chance to check them out, do so. So I'm at the eye doctor now, trying to get some more drops for that left eye. You guys, I'm sure, have gone to these places and they make you take your shoes off before you come in. They give you these sandals that never fit me. I mean, I can get my foot in them and everything, but as soon as I start walking, I just start like walking right out of them. I mean, I can force my foot in them, but I can't walk across the floor there without them coming off my foot, off my feet. So, anyway, I'm getting used to that. So you guys might remember me going to the doctor. I had uveitis before. That's cleared up. She says I got an infection in my eye now. So she's gonna order me 2 types of new medicine, and I don't know if they're bringing it here via Grab or what. I don't know if I got to go get it. We'll find out, I guess. It's one of those things I need to know basis, and I don't need to know. She says go sit down. So here I am. I'm just falling apart. I'm just getting old. You know, everything's falling apart. Well, just had a really nice Grab ride. He was a very friendly person. He's telling me about the police checkpoints and where to watch the New Year's fireworks from. He says up in the top of the Cavenbury Hotel, this is a good place to watch the New Year's fireworks. There's a lot going on in Udon tonight. They're having a festival at the lake by my house, and they are the Chinese temple there is having a big to-do tonight. I think it started tonight. Drove by. I might get over there later, do a little filming. Anyway, I'm going to meet some friends here at the Full Throttle.